Alright, so I kind of wanted to share something that I've been going through, as I usually do every now and then. This is something that I have been dealing with for quite a while, and I'm very hesitant to post because it's not gonna bring good things. And the reason why, like, I've been having so many tech issues, problems, is because of this. I met an officer a few years ago that I find out now has ties with my family. Anyhow, he was brought in to get rid of me. Um, he didn't like the fact that I turned him down because he's very attractive and he's used to women falling all over him. And I don't think he's ever heard no. So the fact that I told him no because he started playing games, and I started learning as a woman how, not even just as a woman, as a person, because it goes both ways, to look out for red flags, boundaries, how important they are. So I started noticing that he was playing games and that he was breadcrumbing me, using me, and was not what I was looking for at that moment. I was looking for a relationship. So I reached out to him, and basically I very nicely told him what I was looking for, outlined my boundaries, and basically said, I don't want to be with you or deal with this if this is the games you're playing. So I cut him off. Now, homeboy decides to go out on an all-out warpath. Fucking hasser. You know what a hasser is? Pig that don't fly straight. Now, so when I started talking to this guy, he reached out to me and told me I should be very careful about the things that I post online because even the cops can get into my accounts and stuff. He happens to be very good with tech and works for a tech agency as well. Now, let me tell you, since I turned him down in that moment, he decided to get all his military buddies and his cop buddies and have them gang stalk me and just turn my life upside down. Like, everything that I post about, like, everything, my family on my dad's side has ties with him. And it's like I'm finding out that it's one big thing. But anyhow, so now, after I turned him down, he sends one of his buddies in as a catfish a few years back, right? Now, I was onto it as it was, but I also know that you have to take a risk, especially in love. If you're looking for somebody, you're going to have to open up. Your heart's going to have to break a million times before it opens up enough to find love, right, Rumi? So I took that chance. But I said to him, I said, it sounds kind of scammy, and the second you asked me for money, but whatever, So we went on, and I really got attached to this guy, and I was hoping he was real, but then, it's that, like, same catfish nonsense. However, at the end of the day, this is what I figured out. Because a few years later, fast forward to now, this guy tried to scam me. He tried to get money from me, and it didn't work. So fast forward to a few years later, by the way. Shout out to the cops of TikTok, right? Is that what it is? That whole group that's like posting all these pictures, and what's that one idiot? He looks like freaking Farva, like a mixture between the dude from who is it, Pineapple Express? And he's always like posting up. But anyway, I have a feeling these dudes are running a scam. And because they're officers, it's looked the other way. If there is anybody that's on the force that actually is there because they want to help people, please reach out to me. Please reach out to me, because this has been irritating me to no end. I've done nothing to deserve the treatment that I got from this guy. And the fact that all these people are so eager to jump on board and listen, why? Because you know what? These guys, they run around, and this is all speculation, so I could be very wrong. Who knows? Chalk it up to the Jackie's Crazy Chronicles, because that's a lot of times what gang stalkers will do. They'll have like things like to where it's such slight things, like with my bank account. Basically what was happening was the guy got access to my bank account because he's very good with tech, right? So now every time I go to a gas station or anything, I have to make sure I turn my cards on and off because of the fact that he siphons money. But he siphons money such little amounts and waits for when I'm at like a specific gas station to do it, or it's places, basically what it is, it's places that I've been. So that when a bank looks it up, they're like, oh, you're on camera here. They'll do it right after. It kind of reminds me of, what was that, the movie where the guy was getting the paycheck for years and working, and they were like, we fired you, or what? Something to do, Workaholics? No, it was something else to do with that. But that's what they were gonna do. And that's what they've been doing, I think, for a long time. It's funny that this guy, and I have a feeling like I start seeing this one cop and he blew up. And I have a feeling it was the one that tried to scam me. Because I start looking and all these cops have all these different like accounts that are fake. They have something to do with it. They have something to do with it. So they are scamming women because they don't like women, because they have that toxic masculinity that women are stupid, this, that, and the other. And don't get me wrong, some are stupid. But men can be just the same, especially that idiot Lieutenant Ramrod, whatever the hell he is, with his moron trying to get toys for tots from me. And something hit me too. And for some reason, I gave him an earful and told him, shame on you because you're scamming people. And here I find out you actually are. Wow, you guys are so dirty. That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. But you know what? That's okay, because you know what? TikTok, God's been watching everything that you guys do. Judgment has been called. And guess what? End times are near. And when you're burning in hell for all the stuff that you did to people that didn't deserve it, I would love a view of that. I would just love a front row view of that. And I will have a front row view of that. Everything done in darkness is coming out to light. Don't think you didn't get caught just because you haven't been caught yet. It's coming. And wait till that ball drops. God's got your number. So do I.